Lost Lands and Phantom Islands, exploring the mysteries of Earth's vanishing geographies. The appeal of Lost Lands and Phantom Islands has captivated human imaginations for centuries. These geographical enigmas, often mentioned in myths, legends, and early navigational charts, evoke a sense of mystery and adventure. They represent places that once appeared on maps or in tales, but have since eluded discovery or been debunked as fictional. This research delves into the fascinating realms of lost lands and phantom islands, exploring their origins, cultural significance, and the explanation behind their existence. Origins and historical accounts. Lost lands and phantom islands have their origins in ancient cartography and folklore, where accounts of distant and mysterious lands fueled the imaginations of explorers and scholars alike. One of the most famous examples is Atlantis, the mythical island first mentioned by Plato in his dialogues. Plato described Atlantis as an advanced civilization that sank into the sea in a single day and night, sparking countless theories and expeditions in search of its remains. In medieval times, maps depicted fantastical islands like Thule, believed to be the northernmost land reachable by ancient voyagers. Thule and similar islands represented the edge of the known world, beyond which mystery and the great unknown were located. These tales often intertwined with religious beliefs and cosmological ideas, shaping the worldview of societies. Exploration and encounters. During the Age of Exploration, European sailors encountered numerous phantom islands that appeared on maps but vanished upon closer inspection. These islands were sometimes the result of navigational errors, optical illusions caused by atmospheric conditions, or the misinterpretation of natural features such as icebergs or volcanic eruptions. For instance, Bass Island, reported by several explorers in the Arctic, turned out to be a mirage caused by unusual atmospheric refraction. Explorers like Cristoforo Colombo famously searched for mythical islands such as Antillia, believed to lie west of Portugal and Spain. The quest for these elusive lands drove exploration and pushed the boundaries of geographical knowledge, contributing to both scientific discovery and cultural exchange. Cultural significance and mythology. Beyond their geographical implications, Lost Lands and Phantom Islands hold a profound cultural significance. They often feature in myths and legends as paradises, utopias, or realms inhabited by supernatural beings. The Tale of Avalon, the legendary island associated with King Arthur and the Lady of the Lake, embodies themes of immortality and otherworldly beauty. These narratives resonate across cultures, reflecting human desires for discovery, escape, and transcendence. In folklore, phantom islands sometimes serve as cautionary tales, warning sailors of treacherous waters or marking the boundaries between the known and the unknown. They blur the lines between reality and fantasy, offering glimpses into the collective psyche of civilizations throughout history. Scientific explanations and modern understanding. Modern science claims to have unraveled many mysteries surrounding lost lands and phantom islands. Satellite imagery, sonar mapping, and advanced geospatial technologies have allowed researchers to confirm the existence or non-existence of these elusive features. For example, the island of Bermeja, once thought to lie off the coast of Mexico, was officially disproven in the 20th century through systematic surveys. Moreover, geological processes such as tectonic activity, sea level changes, and erosion provide some explanations for the disappearance of land masses over time. Islands may submerge due to volcanic activity, coastal erosion, or shifts in the Earth's crust, somewhat demystifying once mythical places and revealing the dynamic nature of our planet's geography. Contemporary examples and new discoveries. Despite scientific advancements, tales of lost lands and phantom islands persist into the contemporary era. Furthermore, Ongoing exploration of the Arctic and Antarctic regions continues to unveil new geological features and underwater landforms previously unknown to science. The following list of 20 lost lands and 20 phantom islands highlights the evolving nature of geographical knowledge and the interconnectedness of cultural narratives with scientific inquiry. Lost lands, geography, and mythology. Number 1. Atlantis, the most famous lost land, described by Plato as a highly advanced civilization that sank into the sea. Number 2. Lemuria, also called Mu, a hypothetical lost continent in the Indian Ocean called Kumarikandam, proposed in the 19th century to explain geological and biological similarities between India and Madagascar. Legendary lost continent proposed by Auguste Le Plongeon as the homeland of the Maya civilization, now largely considered a pseudo-scientific concept. Number 3. Hy-Brasil, a phantom island off the coast of Ireland in Celtic mythology, said to appear every 7 years and be shrouded in mist. Some researchers consider it to be a vanished land connected to present-day Brazil. Number 4. Thule. In ancient Greek and Roman literature, Thule was a distant place located beyond the borders of the known world, often associated with Scandinavia or Iceland. Number 5. Avalon, a legendary island in Arthurian legend, associated with King Arthur and said to be the place where the sword Excalibur was forged and where Arthur was taken after his death. Number 6. Lyoness, a mythical land said to have existed off the coast of Cornwall in England, now submerged beneath the sea. Number 7. Is, a legendary city in Breton folklore, said to have been submerged beneath the sea due to the pride and sins of its inhabitants. Number 8. Greater Adria. It is named after Adria, a geologic region found in Italy, where evidence of microcontinental fragment was first observed. Greater Adria's size can be compared to that of modern-day Greenland. The only part remaining relatively intact is a strip running from Turin and Istria to the heel of Italy, under the Adriatic Sea. Most of the remains are 1,000 kilometers under Europe, deep in the earth. Number 9. Zealandia, also known as the Te Reo Maui for the Maori, or Tasmantis, is an almost entirely submerged mass of continental crust in Oceania. Satellite imagery shows it to be almost the size of Australia. A 2021 study suggests Zealandia is over 1 billion years old, about twice as old as geologists previously thought. Number 10. Neolithic Malta. When Malta was still connected by land to Sicily, circa 12,000 years ago, the site of Marsac's Loch towered at least 150 meters above sea level. Number 11. Balkan Anatolia was an island continent or a series of islands separate from Asia and also from Western Europe. The area now comprises approximately the modern Balkans and Anatolia. Number 12. Beringia. Today is defined as the land maritime area around the Bering Strait. At various times, it formed a land bridge referred to as the Bering Land Bridge that was up to 1,000 kilometers wide at its greatest extent and which covered an area as large as British Columbia and Alberta combined. Number 13. Doggerland was an area of land in northern Europe, now submerged beneath the North Sea, that connected Britain to continental Europe. Geological surveys have suggested that it stretched from what is now the east coast of Great Britain to what is now the Netherlands, the western coast of Germany, and the Danish peninsula of Jutland. Number 14. Dwaraka, an ancient submerged city in modern-era Gujarat, India, modern Dwarka. It's known as a Hindu pilgrimage site. Number 15. Graham Island, Isola Ferdinandea. It is a submarine volcano in the Mediterranean Sea near Sicily that has, on more than one occasion, risen above the surface via volcanic action and soon thereafter been washed away. Since 300 BC, this cycle of events has occurred 4 times. Number 16. Kerguelen Plateau, one of the largest igneous provinces in the world. It covers an area 3 times the size of California. It rises 2,000 meters above the surrounding ocean basins. Most of the plateau is less than 3,000 meters below sea level. It's located in the southern Indian Ocean. Number 17. Maui Nui, located in the U.S. state of Hawaii, is built from 7 shield volcanoes. It broke up as rising sea levels flooded the connections between the volcanoes, creating the islands of the modern-era state. Number 18. Sundaland is a region of Southeast Asia corresponding to a larger landmass that was exposed millions of years ago during periods when sea levels were lower. It includes Bali, Borneo, Java, Sumatra and Indonesia, and their surrounding small islands, as well as the Malay Peninsula on the Asian mainland. Number 19. Vikinbergen Banks are underwater hills in the North Sea, east of the Shetland Islands and west of Norway. When sea levels were lower during the last glacial period, the hills formed an island that may have been occupied by humans. Number 20. Bujan, an island with the ability to appear and disappear in Slavic mythology. Phantom Islands. Number 1. Sandy Island, a phantom island that appeared on maps in the Coral Sea, supposedly located between New Caledonia and Australia. It was listed as non-existent in 2012. Number 2. Friesland, a phantom island shown on maps in the North Atlantic Ocean during the Age of Discovery, now believed to have been a cartographic error. Number 3. Bass Island, reported by several explorers in the Arctic. Bass Island turned out to be a mirage, caused by unusual atmospheric refraction. Number 4. St. Brendan's Island, a phantom island in the Atlantic Ocean, appearing on maps from the 15th to the 18th centuries, named after the legendary Irish saint. Number 5. Antillia, a phantom island west of Portugal and Spain, appearing on maps during the Age of Discovery, possibly originating from tales of Atlantis. Number 6. Emerald Island, reported to lie between Australia and Antarctica and south of Macquarie Island, said to be a lush green paradise. Number 7. Crocker Land, a phantom island supposedly sighted during an Arctic expedition, later found not to exist, a hoax invented by explorer Robert Peary to gain more financial aid from George Crocker, one of his financial backers. Number 8. Aurora Islands, phantom islands reported in the South Atlantic, believed to be visible only under specific weather conditions. Number 9. St. Matthew Island, a phantom island once thought to lie roughly 1,000 kilometers northeast of Ascension Island in the Atlantic Ocean. It appeared on navigational charts as late as the 20th century. Number 10. Isle of Demons, a phantom island reported by sailors in the North Atlantic in Canada. It was believed that the island was populated by demons and wild beasts, which would torment and attack any ships that passed, or anyone that was foolish enough to wander onto the island. Number 11. Island of Maida, a non-existent island in the North Atlantic that has been shown on several published maps at various points in history. It was most often represented as being crescent-shaped, and its position has varied widely over time. Early maps drew the island west of Brittany and southwest of Ireland. Number 12. Porcupine Bank, a phantom island reported off the west coast of Ireland, believed to have been a misidentification of a shallow bank. Number 13. Anaati, located in French Polynesia in the southern Pacific Ocean, believed to be a mistaken sighting of a nearby island. Number 14. Antonio de Ulloa Island, discovered by the Spanish captain Antonio de Ulloa in the South Pacific Ocean, noted as doubtful in 1875. Number 15. Arthur Island, phantom island in the South Pacific Ocean, noted to be needing confirmation of existence and position in 1851, not seen on modern maps. Number 16. Bermeja, discovered in the early 16th century by Spain, but mysteriously vanished sometime during the 17th century, a phantom island off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, which appeared on maps until it was disproven in the 20th century. While no dominant theory holds, it is possible that the island submerged due to tectonic movements nearby Scorpion Reef. Number 17. Bonetta Rocks, location given between Cape Verde and Mauritania, could not be found in 1838. Number 18. Cassiterides, ancient source of Phoenician tin, exact location unknown, but thought to have possibly referred to now silt-connected islands within the marshes of Briere. Number 19. Davis Land, supposedly sighted by the pirate Edward Davis in the Pacific, along the same latitude as the Spanish-controlled gold mines of Copiago. At the time, it was believed that gold could be found elsewhere along the latitude, so several navigators were instructed to search for it. Never found, it was also believed by William Dampier to be the coast of Terra Australis Incognita. Number 20. Clothes Island, west of Australia, removed from charts by 1856 or earlier. These lost lands, vanished cities, and phantom islands have fascinated explorers, historians, and cartographers throughout history, blending myth, folklore, and geographical exploration into a rich tapestry of cultural narratives and mysteries. They represent more than mere geographical curiosities. They embody the human spirits of exploration, imagination, and discovery. From ancient myths to modern scientific scrutiny, these enigmatic features have shaped historical narratives and cultural identities across civilizations. Their legacy endures in literature, art, and the collective consciousness. What do you think about lost lands and phantom islands? Let us know in the comment section below and share the video.